Hey guys, Amber from the Vault here, back with another Fallout 4 mod. Now this one is called Atmospheric World, and I have to admit that this is probably one of my favorite mods I have ever done for the game that didn't have to do with settlements. This is a game mod that is absolutely beautiful. I love this game. I've loved this game for a long time. I know it's a year old, but the graphics still hold up for me. I think it looks gorgeous. But this really takes the game to the next level. This makes me want to re-explore everywhere I've already seen in the Commonwealth, and this really is a mod that makes me feel like this game has almost a new life to it. And I know that's a lot to say, but I want to go ahead and show you guys why. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the different atmospheres and just kind of show you what's going on. Now you're going to notice that that post-nuclear haze it talks about in the description over here, that is something you're going to see a lot of, and I actually feel like that adds a lot to the story. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and stop talking. Let's get some examples going. Alright guys, so you see we're starting out here outside of the Old North Church. Now if you remember, this is where you follow the Freedom Trail to go ahead and meet the railroad. And I wanted to show you just real quick the outside of this. This is kind of that nuclear haze that they were talking about, that post-nuclear haze. We're going to go ahead and go inside though, and I want to show you what is really so cool about this mod to me and what I really appreciate about it the most. Alright guys, so you're going to notice right away, it is very, very dark in here, and that is a really good thing, because if you think about realistically what these areas would look like after a post-apocalypse, we're talking about lantern light, that's not going to be very bright. Think about when the power goes out at your house, just kind of looking around and seeing that darkness. This, I feel like, really captures that amazing part, just kind of that like darkness and that almost like a broodingness to that darkness that you're going to experience after that post-apocalypse. It's going to be far more realistic. I really, really dig this mod. Now you're going to notice that a couple times the ghoul bodies tend to light up or dim down. That's just kind of, I'm assuming, a glitch in the mod, because realistically this is so dark, and if you can't see anything on your screen right now, that's not a problem with YouTube. I've actually lightened this video up. This is what the mod actually looks like, and I'll go ahead in just a minute and put on my Pip-Boy Light so you can see, but this really makes kind of different interiors feel more realistic to me, more terrifying, and it really adds a level to almost malevolence to the game. I really, really enjoy it, kind of having that creepy, eerie, malevolence feeling is something that I feel like they kind of missed in this Fallout. And I do think that it also is kind of really shown in this area. So now you can see how important that Pip-Boy Light is going to become. I kind of feel like it's not useless in the game by any means. There definitely are areas that you need it, but here you more than need it. This is almost necessary, and this makes sense that if we were actually living in a post-apocalyptic world, that we would be experiencing all of these areas being super, super dark. Mac just walked through something that was weird. So you would be experiencing this. This is much more realistic, and personally I am really into this. I tend not to like games when people take them ultra realistic. With this one, with the dust particles in the air, I just feel like it has such a great feeling to it. There's almost that overwhelming feeling of pressure, which I really like, and you can imagine ghouls coming at you in this darkness, and just kind of how much of a level of fear that's going to add. But here is my favorite part about this mod, guys. This looks amazing. I mean, just the way that everything is glowing, you can see the radiation now, and it just gives it a whole new level. And if you can't see anything right now, you're seeing exactly what I'm seeing. And again, remember, I've lightened up this video. This is exactly what this mod looks like on my system, and this is just one of the most amazing PS4 mods I've ever seen. This just makes such a cool, creepy, eerie atmosphere. I absolutely can't get over it. So now you can see, turning on that Pip-Boy Light, we're kind of seeing the difference between that light and that dark, and how much that Pip-Boy Light has actually become important during this. I think that's one thing that just makes this so important to me. It just really adds that level of realism, and it really takes an already in-game mechanic like that Pip-Boy Light, which seemed almost a little innocuous at times, and makes it absolutely necessary. I've been thinking about doing a survival run. I might even do it with this installed, this mod, just because this is such a cool mod.
I've heard that a lot.
So what I'm going to do is now is I'm just going to show you a couple different areas. I'm not going to bother showing you befores. I'm just going to show you the afters, what it looks like with the mod. I assume you've been in a lot of these places yourself with the mod uninstalled, so this is just kind of a good example of seeing what the mod looks like with it installed. Again, this is Atmospheric World. This is an absolutely fantastic mod. Please check it out. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe as well. That helps me out a lot, guys. So I'll see you guys in just a second. I'm going to show you those cool areas.